Today, New York City got the go-ahead to enter phase 2 of reopening. So on Monday, the city is going to look a lot different. You'll be able to have a meal outside, go shopping inside, and even get your hair cut. But businesses have just 3 days to get ready for that Monday start date. News 4's Andrew Siff live at Astoria with what's now the race to get ready, Andrew.
Right, Stephen, the sidewalk behind me here, one of so many blocks in the city where you will see outdoor tables on Monday. People actually sitting down in chairs, maybe ordering something to be brought to their table. Unheard of for the last few months, and now establishments have only 3 days to get ready.
We're excited. We're a little nervous.
Euripides Pelikanos is one of 5,000 restaurant owners looking to reopen Monday for sit-down dining outdoors. He just hopes the customers are ready.
Is this pent-up demand that everyone is hoping for is going to come to fruition? I mean, I think that's our biggest concern.
At his Astoria eatery Bear Burger, even the bear has a mask. Pelikanos spent thousands of dollars converting the restroom so no one needs to touch a surface, even a foot pedal-operated door. Is it enough to reassure staff and the workforce? Today, the mayor said he understands the anxiety.
This is a very personal decision that people need to make, and I'd say to anyone who feels cautious or uncomfortable, listen to that. And less is more.
So far, the MTA isn't planning any changes to accommodate an additional 150,000 to 300,000 commuters in phase 2. But masks remain mandatory on all trains and buses. Here's what's open Monday: outdoor dining, in-store shopping, hair salons and barbershops, some office-based jobs and real estate. The governor made all of that official today in his final daily briefing after 111 consecutive days of updates.
I thought about it every day as climbing a mountain, the Mount Everest of social challenges.
The next challenge, making sure New Yorkers continue taking precautions. We found some boutiques that clearly opened a few days before phase 2. Denise Weiner said she felt safe anyway.
Wearing my mask, my gloves, I do what I have to do, and that's it.
And there didn't seem to be any enforcement at the stores that have decided to push the envelope and open up a little early. The same is held true at playgrounds. One more reflection that New Yorkers, after 3 months indoors, have had enough. We're live in Astoria. Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.
Andrew, thank you so much. It is going to be a very happy Father's Day for people living in long-term care facilities in New Jersey. That's because starting Sunday, the state is resuming visitation. Of course, there are restrictions. Visitation will only be outdoors, and a staff member has to be present at all times. Only 2 visitors will be allowed at one time, and social distancing and face masks will be required.
We know that it has been a long, hard 3 months for residents and families, but we know we must be thoughtful and careful. Virtual communication can never replace a gathering face-to-face.
Nearly 48% of all COVID-19 related deaths were from long-term care facilities. The tri-state may be on the road to recovery, but a record-breaking number of new COVID cases are starting to set off alarms nationwide and worldwide. Today, the World Health Organization said the pandemic is accelerating, saying the world is in a, quote, new and dangerous phase. More than 150,000 new coronavirus cases worldwide were reported yesterday. That is the most in a single day. As cases spike in states like Texas and Arizona, the state of Florida is now on track to become the nation's next epicenter. State broke a record for the second straight day, more than 3,800 new cases and 43 more deaths. Governor Cuomo today said he is so concerned about Florida's COVID infection rate that he's considering putting in place a 2-week quarantine for anyone traveling to New York from hotspots like Florida. The rise in COVID cases has forced Apple to take action. Starting tomorrow, some Apple stores will close again in Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Arizona because of that surge in cases. And that's not all. Major cruise lines are now suspending operations out of the United States, out of U.S. ports, until September 15th. The CDC's no-sail order was in effect until July 24th. Of course, this is having a big impact on the markets. We'll take a live look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. You see, for the most part of the morning, we saw some up indicators, some green numbers, but the Dow pretty much erasing those gains for the day. It's down 208 points to finish off Friday.